Hey guys, welcome to tea time. So this is my second time I'm doing this. For people who haven't watched my first tea time, you can actually, I'll put like maybe a link above in the cards above in the banner. Yeah, tea time is just about me sitting down and talking to you guys about what's going on in my mind. So disclaimer, just Kelly, no comedy and full-on English. So get your tea and let's do some talking. Okay, I'm gonna put this down because it is very hot. So a lot of people ask me, am I fluent in Tamil? No, I'm not fluent in Tamil. Now this is going to be a good news and this is going to be a bad news. Now the good news is I'm going to be doing some comedy skits in Vastam Central show. Vastam Central is a Singapore channel. I'm not fluent in Tamil and that's why I'm so nervous. No matter how much I memorize the lines, you know, just during the rehearsal I will know, okay, in the vaartha vande it's going to be prachana. Like, you know, it's going to be complicated because let's say for example I'm saying this amount of this whole lines, right? And first line is fine, second line is fine, but the third line there's this one word, you know. So I deliver the first line properly, second line properly, I go to the third line and I get to this word and in my mind I know that I'm gonna get stuck in it and I get stuck. So because of that I have to repeat the whole thing over and over and over again. So it's quite annoying, and this time I'm going to be doing it in front of other people. So far I've been doing this me, myself and I, you know, it's just me sitting here talking to you guys, you know, but and acting and being mom and everything and doing all those characters. But now it's going to be in front of other people, cameraman, director, and it's just a little embarrassing. So a lot of people think that, wow, this girl can speak really good Tamil or she's so fluent, and it's not. It is just retakes after retakes. It's, yeah. Overall, I think it's a good opportunity. Now, sometimes you have to do something to know if you like it or you don't like it. So I think that in that sense, I think it is pretty, yeah, why not, right? Going out and doing something different, especially when you're so used to doing things in your own way, a certain way, is always difficult. And it's like jumping off a cliff without knowing if the parachute will open. It's a risk, but sometimes you just have to jump and find out, you know. So somebody actually asked me to share some funny fan interaction, some experiences. So early on, maybe like a couple of months or maybe a year ago, this was one of my first few fan interactions. So I was like on the street walking with my friend and she said something to me. So I showed her my middle finger on the street. And this guy just walked past me and he said, hey Keke! And I was like so shocked. I was like, whoa, I was standing there with my middle finger. So it was quite an impression that I showed, right? So, and nobody calls me Keke, like nobody, because that's not my name. My name is Kelly. Keke is the character's name. So obviously then he is definitely somebody who watches my video. So I was like, I put on my hand and I was like, hi. That was embarrassing. And to my fans, just want to tell you guys this. If you see me in public and please don't stand in one corner and pesran. You know, just approach me and say hi and introduce yourself to me because I would love to meet you guys. But don't just stand there. It makes me very uncomfortable. If you see me, come towards me. And here's the thing, when I'm walking, I have hundreds of stories in my head. I'm scripting as I'm walking. So my default face is, even if I'm looking at you and I've locked eyes with you, I'm not looking at you. I don't register you because I'm thinking in my head. So until somebody approach me, then I'm, oh, okay, I'm back. So Syria, a lot of people ask me to talk about Syria. So Syria is basically international politics at work because every country is blaming each other, and in the middle of all this is tens and thousands of people being killed. It's basically war because அவங்க ஓட முடியாது, ஒளிய முடியாது, and they can't leave there. So it's basically they are trapped there. I've always taken Singapore for granted, you know. In the past 3 years, you know, when I started paying attention to things, that's when I realized that how good it is for me, you know, compared to what they are going through. Not just them, but a lot of other countries have gone through, are going through right now. I feel very privileged. You know, I have a roof over my head. I have food. We are at peace. Like my country in Singapore, we are at peace. There's no disturbance, nothing. I can walk out in the middle of the night. I can come home whatever time I want to. I don't have to be scared when I'm leaving my house. Some people don't have that basic thing, you know. But also, I don't want to just sit here and comment on it. You know, I want to do something about it, and that's something that I've been wanting to do since I was young. You know, I want to join the UN. I want to do humanitarian work. I don't want to just be that person who sits and say, yeah, it's sad that people are dying. No, I don't want to be that person. I want to actively do something. And that's why building KellysKomedy platform, it's so important. The bigger the KellysKomedy brand is, the more attention I get, the more louder my voice. I can network with the necessary people and work with them to bring about changes and take part in humanitarian work. And while I'm building KellysKomedy, what I can do right now is sending children to school. You know, children who have lost everything and can't afford to go to school. These are children who are like 6, 7 and 10 years old children. So that's what I'm currently doing. Some of you might be wondering, you know, I don't want to sit at home and just comment, and what can I do? How can I contribute? This is how you can contribute. So what I did was, when I was about 18 years old, I actually started doing a lot of social service work. I joined a social service group, you know, not because I wanted to, but because my friends dragged me. You know, at that age, when I was 18 years old, your friends are dragging you to clubs and parties. But my friends were dragging me to VWOs, a voluntary welfare organization. One VWO one day, one VWO another day, and we were doing work with them. We were going out and helping children and elderly people, just making, you know, just helping the community in Singapore over here. And when I was about 20 years old, I became a young grassroots leader, and that means, it basically means like, I haven't gone to the politics part yet, but I am lower than that. I am in the more community level. Yeah, I was one of those leaders over there. So as part of that, you know, we were able to implement projects, create plans to improve the living for the needy people in Singapore, and also bring our plans to the media, give speeches and go out there, network with people. And that's what I was doing when I was like 18 to about like 21 years old. Volunteer for something, find a VWO organization that you can be part of. You know, everybody has their own talent. You know, maybe you're an architect, maybe you're a builder, you can build something for people in need. You know, you don't have to do it alone. You can find a group of friends and do it together. I'm actually very proud of the teenagers from the Parkland shooting. You know, because they are behaving like adults while adults are behaving like little kids. You know, like Trevor Noah said, the adults are like, don't take away my guns, and the kids are like, okay, we will give you your guns, but seriously, it's embarrassing. You know, adults are supposed to know it. You know, adults are supposed to be leading the way, but no. And it's great. That's how it's supposed to be. You know, if someone can't do the job right, then you do it. March is going to be really busy. It's going to be crazy because it's my birthday next week. It's my mom's birthday. It's my niece's birthday. And we're also going to Malacca in mid-March. And also, you know, because, you know, I'm going to be busy with the shooting for the upcoming show, you know, I might not be able to do like 2 videos every week, but I will try my best to do at least 1 video every week, a comedy video. If you guys want to see like maybe like vlogs, you know, because I'm going to be going around like doing a lot of things, so a vlog like behind the scenes, you know, what's happening, going to Malacca, the Pines Hotel and everything. If you want to see vlogs instead, let me know that in the comment section below as well. So thank you so much for joining me and listening to me talk, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new comedy video. Okay, bye!